A Nightmare on Elm Street, 2010. I tried to be unbiased when I watched this, tried to judge it based off its own merits, but when it came to watching a remake of one of the most iconic horror films ever made, there was no frickin' way I could do it. I tried, I swear, I tried. But the fact is that this film just ripped out the most iconic moments. Did I say iconic again? Something tells me this won't be the last time I say it. And add CGI and maybe a different angle that the original film had. I just couldn't help but think that maybe I'm wasting my time with this when I should have just popped on the original. And that's exactly what this film is. It is a waste of time if you've seen the original. There is nothing all that new in this film for fans of the original. In fact, if you watch this film, you're probably gonna get pissed off and find yourself doing the same thing that I did the whole movie. Compare. I mean, everything from when the chick gets dragged out of bed, lifted up in the air and slashed open, to the bathtub scene, to even when Freddy Krueger is stretching out the wall. And in this film, that scene was bullshit. It just looked so cheap and it was completely ineffective. There is just too much comparison. I mean, why would you tamper with those iconic scenes? Why wouldn't you try to create a new and inventive scene that would make Wes Craven jealous? Simple answer: the new Hollywood is just lazy. I mean, asking a young person to come up with something new and creative is like asking Lindsay Lohan to be a respectable young lady. I mean, Christ, everything that we see on screen is just a basic rehash of everything that was once great in cinema. And this is just fucking with the holy grail of horror. Now, the new Nightmare is not a total wash. It has some cool ideas. Freddy Krueger is a more disturbing individual, and he has a deeper and more disturbing connection with the teens. But what sucks about that is the fact that the teens already know who he is. They already know that if they go to sleep, he will kill them. And that just takes away the suspense and mystery of it all. There are some more dream sequences, and they are cool to watch. But whatever new ideas that were thought of and created for this film just basically does not warrant a remake. This isn't just simple nostalgia talking. Love you. It's pure facts. The original was just more inventive and creative and introduced a true horror icon. Jackie Earle Haley, aka Rorschach, aka the bad guy from Dollman, did a good job as the character, but Robert Englund is and always will be Freddy Krueger. I understand they wanted to make Krueger more of a monster and less of a comedian, but it was the playfulness that made Freddy such a menacing and entertaining villain to watch. Not to mention the look of Krueger. Haley's version looked like an alien and had no character, while Englund's Freddy was truly scary and worthy of a nightmare. It's kind of funny how it probably took hours to apply all that makeup to Englund's face. While with Haley, it just looks like they slipped on a cheap mask. It just looks like a lazy effort. Also, the kills aren't even that great. You won't see anything as shocking or as inventive as in, spoiler, when Johnny Depp gets sucked into the bed and gallons of blood just shoots out and spreads across the ceiling. Nah, this new Freddy just slashes and moves on. There is one cool scene when he sticks his hand right straight through a teenager, hangs him up, and tells him that while the human heart will stop beating, the mind will be alive for the next few minutes, so it gives them more time to play. That was good. I will say that the acting in this film is a lot less cheesy than in the original. You can tell that these teenagers are truly scared and haven't been sleeping and they look like hell. Also, I was thankful to actually watch a film with good camera work. Every scene in this film had very smooth panning and very clean wide angle shots. It was so nice to watch a new movie and not want to puke. But with the lack of a good score and with scenes that lasted too long, the new Nightmare is just a dull, modern-day horror film. It really is dull, no bullshit. If you're completely new to the series, then this might be an enjoyable film to you. I mean, the idea that a monster can kill you in your sleep, that's like the ultimate nightmare. That has and will always be a great premise for a horror film. But if you watch this film and never go back to this one, you are truly doing yourself a disservice. Now, I'll be honest, I hate remakes. Only few remakes can actually be as good as the original. This film clearly is not. Also, I hate the idea that great movies are remade for the sake of a younger audience and to make more of a profit. Imagining the notion that such great films as Casablanca, Ben-Hur, Lawrence of Arabia, and Big Trouble in Little China being remade just makes me sick to my fucking stomach. It's like rewriting the Holy Bible and adding a bunch of new catchphrases and internet lingo. Bottom fucking line, skip this version if you love the original. If you haven't seen the original iconic film, watch that one instead. This film just feels cheap and dull. My rating, 2 stars out of 5. If you like what you've seen, hit the subscribe button. Why am I pointing to myself? You'll have more laughs, more joy, or more shit to make fun of. Just become a sub and I will love you for it. But no, seriously, skip this piece of shit and watch the original. There's a reason why this guy's an icon. And this guy is a douche. This is Big Gabe for Stuck the Real Entertainment saying, have a wonderful night. Sleep tight. Don't let Freddy Krueger bite. Especially the new one. See ya!